environmental issues that are at stake here are important to every person that lives house by house. We have got to make sure that the billions of dollars that, as a state delegate, that I've seen come into the city in the annual budget, and the money that's being spent here, the taxation. We have double taxation in the city, allegedly because we don't have the tax base that we need. Yet where is that money going? We don't see it actually reaching the street and the people that's needed. And so that's number one, because when we change block by block, and I met yesterday or the day before with Bill, which is working to do this. It's a great coalition across many different sections, working to reform every block and to bring that quality back. That's going to improve the local environment. And when you look at the issues with our water supply, with our infrastructure, with our sewage systems, we have significant needs that are required to be taken for improving that immediately. For instance, we have a sewage problem right now where effluent is being pumped in the bank from this city. And there's not a really significant approach, I think. I'd like to see more done to fix those issues. And I'd like to know, I want to get to the bottom of this. I think we all want to get to the bottom of why is this happening with E. coli getting into the water supply like this. In a modern city such as Baltimore, this is really unconscionable.
How do you plan specifically to tackle the environmental issues in Baltimore?
Well, specific, we're going to have a more detailed plan as we go, but I know as a town council president who has worked on water quality issues and sewage effluent issues, what I did immediately and what I'd like to see happen statewide as well as in the city, I'd like to partner with the elected leadership of Baltimore City to say what are the resources that they need to make sure the water supply is second to none. Number one, that may include better management practices. It may, I don't know, it may include issues such as where the water supply is coming from, whether our reservoirs are properly managed or properly producing the kind of water quality that we need. Let's look at that. Let's take immediate action. One of the things that I did when I was town council president before I was state delegate is we had a water problem with high levels of arsenic. So we immediately addressed the source of that issue for a long-term systemic change. Not just, the temporary fixes you put chemicals in, but long-term you've got to look at the source and make that change. And so that's what I intend to do. As governor, I will bring people to the table to make those long-term changes.
I know that there's been clashes between the Hogan administration and the Scott administration in regard to a lot of issues in Baltimore. Do you plan to partner with the Scott administration? Do you plan to build a bridge between the city and the state?
Absolutely, we have to partner together to get this done. And I think that when people are working together for the best interest of the community, we need to put aside all partisan politics. So that's what I think. I demonstrate that. I believe friends in the legislature understand that. And I know that when people are working on issues such as this, we can bring everyone together and move forward with a positive approach to say, let's resolve the issue and let's not try to grandstand or take personal credit. Let's get it done because people matter. This is our beautiful city, and the beautiful children that we just saw here are really in danger if we don't take proper action as elected officials. That's the least that we should be doing.
Excuse me. So, do you guys have any other questions that y'all would like to ask? I do want to. Do you have something else? I do want Pastor, y'all, to get some feedback from Pastor, because this could not happen. Whether it's our governor to be Dan Cox, when you asked that important question about how were you able to come together, because he's a busy man. So it takes us that are boots on the ground to actually come together to build these partnerships with our head leaders, period. They don't have the time to be boots on the ground. But he took his time this morning and actually is here in the 40th district. But he can't be all places. So we have to give shout outs to people like Bishop John Brown's wife, who got out of her bed from her grandchild and came here to be of service, because this is their church. It may not look like a church on the outside, but this is our community, faith-based. And so that's what we need to stop thinking about. We need to stop thinking about how something looks on the outside. And we need to all come together at the table. I may just be a little person in the mix because I'm running for delegate, but us delegates are important to getting laws passed. We delegates are the ones that are going to be in close communication with the leadership here in Baltimore City. Right. And we haven't seen any of our delegates hold our city officials accountable. So that's why I decided to put my hat in and run for delegate for this most deprived area in our city. We're going to rebuild this 40th district, and I just need the voters' support. I am grateful, and I'm acknowledging today I endorse Dan Cox for governor. Ask me why.
Amen.
I'm doing it because I don't see a Westmore here. I don't see Westmore
Yes.
here.
As I
Okay.
understand that Westmore is out in other parts of the city, do you have a comment?
I don't see Westmore here. Guess what? It's not affecting the other parts of the city. It's affecting here in the 40.
He's not even from this area.
In the
Say
40.
a lot about that.
In the 40. So if he ain't here, he ain't here.
He ain't here.
Okay? So I'm asking all of my constituents. Y'all been calling me in the primaries asking Miss Baysmore, well, what do you think about Ivan Bates? Miss Baysmore, who are you dealing with? Who are you recommending for governor? Well, now y'all have it. I'm going to recommend someone that I see that will show up when he see I'm in need as a delegate here in Baltimore City.
Thank you.
Okay?
Appreciate that.
All right.
We're here to make sure everybody
And you're here. I see.
To make a
And so
statement.
I want y'all to take a statement from, I couldn't have done this without this woman and her husband, Bishop Brown. Monica Brown, First Lady. First Lady. Tell them a little bit about the name of your church and what y'all do in our community on a monthly basis and every day here in the 40th district.
Well,
1 second. They're getting the things on you. Because these are the ones we need to be uplifted.
the name of our church is Deliverance Temple Sanctuary Ministries, and we are an outreach church. What we do is we serve the community. Every third Sunday we come out and we have bag lunches. Those bag lunches are filled with a hot dog, a bag of potato chips, and a bottle of water, and a piece of literature to encourage somebody to go home. When we found out that there was Ebola in the water, and she said that she wanted to, Delegate Baysmore. I'm calling it in
There you
to
go.
fruition.
Okay.
Said, can we use your church to pass out water? I'm like, yes, because if we don't keep our community here where we're located nourished, healthy, how they gonna get out the vote for one? And how are they gonna go on? We wanna make sure that our community is healthy. I wanna make sure that the people that live here are taken care of. We're even stepping out and trying to find transitional housing for those that are out here on the street. We're even trying to do more in outreach because that's the type of church that we are. We're here every Sunday at 2 o'clock. But at 12 o'clock on the third Sunday, we're out here with 2 grills cooking fresh hot dogs for the people in the community. So we're giving. And because she saw us giving, she stopped by. And that's how we connect.
Yeah.
So they're trying to do things for the whole, but we're just being a part, a little part, a piece of pie, just a piece of that pie in the whole. So anything we can do for the community, we're here to help. My name is Pastor or First Lady Monica Brown.
Could you spell that?
Monicia and the color brown.
Let's check that.
And our pastor here is Bishop John A. Brown.
Thank you.
We got this great helper right here.
And
This great
this
helper.
young man right
helper.
here,
The great young helper.
Bryson
Future Bishop.
Mason, has been passing out
And I've seen him in action in church.
and gallons of water.
Okay.
And we're so thankful for this
bossing me
little
around.
man.
Yeah.
You see, he keep tapping me. He keep getting
Bishop Brown's name traditionally spelled like J-O-H-N.
Yes,
I'm sorry, with the
John A. Beginning of the alphabet.
Thank you so much.
And thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming and helping us get this word out here, because this won't be just one day. We're doing this every other day until the crisis is on to be taken to the top of. Thank you so much.